And good evening, everyone, and happy Thursday. I'm ABC24 meteorologist CJ Cartledge here on your Thursday and on Weather Impact Now. We are expecting hot and slightly humid conditions, at least until the daytime ends, but we will be dealing with hot and humid, even more heat and humidity as we move into tomorrow. But we'll also see those rain chances rise across the region. That's going to be the big story here in terms of our forecast moving through our weekend coming up. So let's dive into a live look outside at the very moment. We are dealing with mostly clear skies out there across the area at the very moment as we look through our midtown camera here. But we could see a little bit of some haziness in the distance, and that's mainly because we're under an air quality alert as of right now. We'll explain the details on that in just a few seconds or so. And the main reason why the air quality alert has been issued is because of an increase in concentration of ozone. So it is definitely advised to avoid any strenuous activity moving through the rest of the daytime hours for today. This air quality alert lasts until sunset for tonight. Here's a look at radar across the region. As you can see, nothing much is really going on at the very moment within the Mid-South region. But as we look off to our north and west, we are seeing quite a few severe storms out there in southern portions of Missouri and northern Arkansas. We aren't expecting any of these storms to impact the Mid-South here. They should dissipate before they even reach the Mid-South region. And if they don't dissipate, it would just be a couple of sprinkles or two. We're not expecting any types of severe weather for today, and those areas out there weren't expecting it either earlier today. But they are seeing the severe storms as of right now. They should dissipate before they reach the Mid-South region for tonight. Here's a look at our temperatures right now across the Mid-South. We are dealing with around 93 degrees by Memphis, 92 for Holly Springs. Those temperatures are on the decrease as of right now. We reached a high of 95 degrees for today, which was right on the dot of our forecast high for today. Around 89 degrees is the temperature for Dyersburg at the very moment, 90 by Truman, and 92 for Forest City. But heat indexes right now are inching up closer and closer towards that triple-digit mark. I believe a couple areas reach above the triple digits for today, I believe at the beginning of the 5 p.m. show. But right now, they currently sit at the 90s across the region here. 98 feels like for Covington, Dyersburg, and Truman. And as you can see, there's higher humidity being dealt with right now in the northern portions of the Mid-South, but maybe not so much for those near Memphis and areas south of Memphis and also near Bolivar, as they're feeling like 95 degrees. It's still hot, but some areas are dealing with higher humidity as compared to others. Here's a look at that air quality alert that's in effect as of right now until the sunset or whenever the sun sets for this evening. This is a code orange. This is mainly due to elevated ozone levels at the surface here, which is why you saw that hazy bit of a look there through the Midtown Tower camera. And we're going to be dealing with those conditions at least through the rest of the daytime hours for today. That's all only for the Memphis metro areas. For the counties that you see there on the screen highlighted in that dark orange color. Heading into tonight, we're expecting temperatures to drop off into the lower to mid 70s. We may see a temperature as low as only 75 degrees. And if you compare that to how we start off this work week, it's much different here. We are expecting a rise in that humidity, so it won't be feeling as comfortable, especially not how we start off the work week with. We were starting off the work week in lower to mid 60s across the region, and we're dealing with the lower to mid 70s now as we move into our Friday morning. But as we move into the afternoon hours, that temperature and humidity is expected to rise. So temperatures will reach into the lower to mid 90s across the area. Feels like temperatures will be very close to it, if not right above that triple-digit mark across the region. And mainly because of the rise in humidity, some areas are now going to be under a heat advisory until 8 p.m. on our Friday. It starts at noon on our Friday, where heat indexes may reach 105 and up to 110 at certain points of the afternoon for tomorrow. And that's all of the orange-shaded counties that you see there on the screen. As you can see by the orange-shaded counties there near Tunica and Clarksdale, they will also be under a heat advisory from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. on our Friday. Here's a look at our next weather impact, though. The weekend storms are expected, as what you have been hearing about and what we have been talking about here at the ABC24 Weather Center all week long. And we've been tracking out these storms that have been, moving very close to the Mid-South, but not expected to reach us here. We could see some pop-up storms heading into tomorrow and also into into our Saturday as well. But temperatures are expected to drop slightly as a result of the rise in rain chances, and drier and warmer weather is expected as we head throughout next week. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. We are expecting a couple of storms or a couple isolated showers to reach our far northwestern portions of the region, but if not, they're going to be dissipating right before they hit us here. And I believe that they're going to be hitting us, not hitting us, excuse me, but they're going to dissipate before they even reach us, is what I was going to say there. But we are expecting a couple isolated showers once again heading into early tomorrow morning for our far northwestern portions of the region near Wynn and most of our north and eastern Arkansas counties within the Mid-South. As we move to the midday hours, mostly dry conditions are expected before more storms start to pop up. By the time we hit the evening hours or close to the evening hours out there, we should deal with drier conditions once again across the Mid-South. Heading into the overnight hours and spilling over into the daytime hours for our Saturday, we will not be dealing with many rain showers across the region, but we could see some isolated showers and storms heading towards the afternoon hours for our Saturday. Not much of a coverage as compared to what we can expect for Friday. Then, because of the amount of storms that are expected and the potential that these downpours could bring associated with these storms, there is a flash flooding threat, only level 1 out of 4 on the flash flooding risk scale. For our Friday, not much of a chance for flash flooding heading into Saturday. And as we move through the weekend, we can expect anywhere between a half an inch to an inch of rainfall. Some areas may not see any at all. It's just going to be some localized areas that may not see rain, but much of us should see some rainfall as we move into tomorrow, if not on Saturday as well. But as we move through the rest of the forecast period, we could see more rainfall, but it's going to be on a day-by-day basis here. Isolated showers and storms will be possible, but we're not guaranteed any rain as we move into the next work week here. Here's a look at our severe threat for Friday. No chance for severe weather, if not a very, very low chance for severe weather. The most that we could see is a frequent lightning, and as well as the heavy downpours or heavy rainfall and some gusty winds at times. Tonight's forecast, we are expecting the lower to mid 70s across the region. And as we move into the afternoon hours, lower to mid 90s are expected across the Mid-South. 93 for Memphis, 92 by Bolivar, 95 looking to be the highest temperature by Tunica and Clarksdale there, with those heat indexes reaching near or above 105, especially in those areas. As you can see by the heat index forecast there, we're expecting a forecast heat index high of around 101 for Memphis, 99 for Corinth, and around 97 for Dyersburg. Here's a look at your full 7-day forecast. As we move through the next 7 days, we will be dealing with mainly the lower to mid 90s and some even the upper 80s heading into our Saturday. But Saturday may be the only day we'll see the upper 80s out there, at least until we reach farther and farther into the next work week. Around 93 looks to be the high for Friday, and into Sunday, that's when we can start to see temperatures and humidity rise back to uncomfortable levels across the region. 95 looks to be the high by Monday near Memphis. That's very telling that we could see some temperatures reach very close to the triple digits, but temperatures slowly will decline back towards the average as we move throughout much of the next work week coming up. So definitely make sure to stay hydrated as you go about your day tomorrow, and keep an umbrella handy as you go about your day tomorrow as well. We are expecting quite a few storms to pop up across the region, so make sure to be prepared and keep an eye on those skies. Now, coming up after the break, meteorologist Daniel McDonald has your regional forecast. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll have more coming up for you after the forecast as well.